Hey there. Take a moment and just stop and check this out. If you're feeling stressed out or like you're spread too thin or you have nothing left that you can give life, give yourself this gift of the next few minutes and observe how quickly you can come home to yourself when you simply stop and drop in. So come with me now into child's pose. Just drop down wherever you're at. Obviously not if you're driving, but maybe even in the mall. Just come all the way down. Come into child's pose. Just make sure you're out of the way in case people are trying to walk around you. But come all the way down into your child's pose. Let your arms perhaps extend forward and your forehead comes down to the ground. You could always stack your hands and let your forehead rest. And breathe here. That's all you need to do. You observe your breath as you expand through the lower back. Your breath pulls in and down through the nose. As you exhale, you feel your hips sink a little bit heavier, and perhaps you can observe the musings of the mind. Notice what's being reflected back to you. Perhaps you are hearing echoes of chaos. Perhaps you're in a space of peace. Simply observe and let go of judgment that's attached. Take a step back and become the witness. As you continue to settle here in child's pose, in your mind, repeat to yourself, thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. Continue to ripple that through your entire body, through each and every cell. Through each and every experience and reflection of self. Through each and every sensation of body. Thank you, I love you. Notice already your breathing has changed, and inhale to bring yourself up into tabletop pose. Exhale to tuck your toes and lift the knees and hips up and back to downward dog. One of the best things to do, in my opinion, especially when life starts to feel stressful or, again, like we're spread too thin, is start to look at things with a different point of view. So downward dog is a really accessible way to get upside down. Look at things from another angle. Become the observer of the experience rather than the experience itself. Remember that a mind focused on fear will become caught in the tornado of emotion. But when we are grounded within ourselves and connected to our heart and honor the body, that's a key factor. When we can be there, then we can be in a space of love, and we can be in a space of being witness to experience rather than being caught up in it. Lower your knees down to the mat, tabletop pose. Bring a full breath in through the nose. And come back to child's pose, hips to heels. Exhale, let your forehead again relax down. Breathe in and breathe out. And a couple things to keep in mind as we continue breathing in and out of child's pose. If you're noticing, because you stopped and dropped onto your mat right away, if you're noticing that like your clothes feel kind of uncomfortable, there's a reflection for yourself. Get more comfortable clothes. Right? If you notice that you wish you had your yoga mat with you right now, note to self, keep the yoga mat spread out somewhere in your home that you can easily drop to whenever you want. Maybe you notice that your knees are sore, so now you know that you want a blanket under your knees. Whatever it is, just notice that the state that you were feeling 5 minutes ago is quite different than the state you are feeling now. One more thing before we go. Bring your forearms forward and down on the mat underneath your shoulders. You can grab opposite triceps, make sure your distance is correct. Plant your palms, tuck your toes, knees and hips lift up. You come into dolphin pose. So this is another great way to flip your world upside down for a moment without needing to go into a handstand or a headstand or any of that. And we also get a sensation of groundedness through the body as we connect in through our core, our root chakra. And also we get some stability for the heart, which is especially important if you've been through something traumatic recently or just ever in your life, which of course a lot of us have. So this is a great way to make your heart feel more supported. Let's lower the knees down on an exhale. And once again, come all the way into your child's pose, hips to heels. Forehead again can come all the way to the mat, or you can stack your hands. Thank you, I love you. Feel it through your body. Notice your ability to be the witness. And notice your ability to regulate your nervous system and ground down into yourself as you roll yourself up to a seat. And thank you. I hope you feel a little bit more grounded and connected to yourself. Sending you a lot of love. Bye.